What's good, superstars? Back with another video. You got Superstar Joe. You got Superstar Rob in the building. How's it going, Rob?
Pretty good. You?
Man, my arm. Guys, I know if you're new here, you probably already know, but here we go.
Meet the visionaries of Superstar Money, Joe and Rob, the dynamic internet duo driven by passion for cryptoys, digital collectibles, and all things money. Bazinga. Prepare to be enticed by their enlightening discussions and compelling insights. Their YouTube channel serves as an invaluable wellspring of knowledge, seamlessly blending expert guidance on cryptoys and digital collectibles with astute observations about the financial landscapes.
Holy shnikes.
Marvel at their ability to navigate trends and pricing with astounding accuracy. Their predictions are nothing short of remarkable. Enlist in their ranks of the esteemed Superstar Nation by subscribing to their channel. Yeah, you got to subscribe to them. Not only will you gain access to a wealth of expertise, but you'll also become an integral part of a vibrant community of like-minded enthusiasts. Yearning for a deeper dive? Elevate your journey by becoming a Superstar VIP member, unlocking an array of exclusive perks. Gain entry to meticulously curated spreadsheets, indulge in thrilling giveaways, and explore a realm of more that promises to exceed your expectations.
Whoa.
Yeah. Connect with Superstar Money across the digital sphere, from Instagram to Twitter and the dynamic Discord realm. They're merely a click away. And for those who appreciate a touch of fashion, Superstar merch awaits, infusing your journey with style through their thoughtfully crafted collection. Yeah. In the ever-evolving landscape of finance, digital collectibles, and beyond, Superstar Money stands as a beacon of insight, camaraderie, and innovation. Embark in this thrilling journey and immerse yourself in a realm where knowledge, community, and style seamlessly converge. If you're looking to purchase a cryptoy, be sure to use the Superstar Money affiliate down in the show notes.
Guys, huge shout out to Shawnee Poo for doing the intro. He didn't even know he was doing it, but he ran a live stream the other day, and it was fantastic. He's trying to hit 100 subscribers. If you guys don't mind, go give him a follow. It's Shawnee Poo Tube. He's at 77 right now. We can push him to 100. He's going to have a giveaway. It's going to be fantastic. But Sean, thank you so much for the nice, kind words for us. You did the whole intro for us. Saved my voice. Didn't have to do a lot of talking. And I'm sure people really enjoyed seeing a little bit of a different intro today. I think it was really fun when they were up.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, Shawnee Poo. I really appreciate it. Thanks for doing that. I was dying when I saw this. I actually got a screen recording on my phone of that intro. Joe and I are like, we got to give this a spotlight. This needs to be our intro going forward. So we threw it in there, and thank you for that. And guys, go check them out. Make sure you join Shawnee Poo Tube. We like to support all superstars. You guys know that we want a Superstar Nation. We grow together. Go give them those subs. Get them over 100 subs.
There we go. Also, let's go to our Twitter news, and then we'll get into the topic. I know a lot of people want to hear about that. Yesterday, ran a great live stream. Rob was away, but we had a bunch of people filling in. We had Bones. We had Dr. Strange. We had Shawnee Poo Tube. He was there. And surprise guest, Carlton Flowers, Crypto Pro, showed up midstream. And it was a great chat. We talked about all the projects. We talked about everything in that live format, but a little bit longer form content. Today, I want Rob here. I want to make sure that we have your input as well, and we have a great discussion. So I think it's going to be a good one. We have, after that stream, we wanted to pay some respects to Bones for helping us out on the channel so often. He's been filling in for me, and he's been filling in for Rob whenever we're off, and he's been giving great insights. He's a wealth of knowledge of all different types of projects in Web3. We learned so much from him ourselves. And he does it for free. Like, he just comes and asks. He's like, we'll ask him, can you help us out? He's always ready. He's never said no. And we wanted to reward him for that. So we gave him a superstar spotlight. and we sent them over a Starboy in return, number 46. So a 2-digit mint. We do have a little bit of a reserve of I think 10 or 15 for this type of thing. So Bones, thank you so much for all that you do, and really happy to spotlight you.
Bones is the man. And the other thing about Bones, he's actually in every single project. So we try to keep it specialized. So there's certain projects that we cover, deep, and we limit ourselves, right? We're not in everything. So then we have a whole bunch of other projects on our Discords because the superstars asked for that. But look at them. They had Elmon X, which is on our Discord because everybody wanted it. And then they had that hacked through their Discord. That was a big problem. Then you had the whole, we don't follow Recar at all. And none of the superstars actually asked for Recar anyways to be there. But we knew that there were people in the VV community. And there was also some very, very important superstars in our Discord that were in Recar and got in early to that. They had big IP, they had all sorts of things, but it rugged, shutting down. And, me and you, we never liked this idea of buying a pass for some unknown date of some unknown drop of IP. And that's why we stayed away from it. But yeah, it's Bones he's in every project. So if you ever need to, draw on some knowledge from another project, you can do that. He's also a gamer. He loves playing games. I think he is currently the leader in the Cryptoids minigame on the app, minigame number 1. So guys, Bones definitely deserves the superstar spotlight. He's also our Juju ambassador. He's slowly turning into the superstar ambassador. So thank you, Bones.
I mean, and I'm going to be meeting him in person this weekend. I'm going to be going to Toronto Fan Expo. If anybody's going to be there, I'll be there on Sunday. I know Bones is there all 4 days. So if you want to meet Bones, reach out to him and let him know. But yeah, I can't wait to meet him and meet whoever else is there and just have a good time. I got to buy some Funko Pops. I don't know what else I'm going to do over there, but maybe try and convince some people to buy some cryptoids. I think.
We'll see what happens with that. We'll see. I won't be there. I'm going to be in Nashville that weekend, but
you'll be spreading the word over there.
I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to have do a meetup in Nashville then, if that's the case.
There you go. I think that's a great idea. Arturo Juarez. All right. This is the Starboy whale, the Starboy whale. It starts with him, and then there's like a huge gap to the next one. I think he has like 60 of these things or something at this point. He's been a huge supporter of us, and not only that, he's landed 2 autographs. Yeah. Both my autographs. He has 2 of my autographs.
Mine's a little bit more elusive though.
He's on the hunt for Rob. I know a couple people have Rob, but nobody has 2 Robs. So
yeah,
I mean it's something that's hiding out there. I think eventually he might find it if he keeps up this pace.
Yeah,
but that's the thing about the chase, right? You never know.
Yeah, that's why it's supposed to be a fun project. We wanted to make that kind of rare, the rareness of them. Some of them are going to have different things than others, and just to make it fun for everybody. But definitely, you like Arturo there is being a huge supporter of Starboys, massive. I think he owns 1/5 of the supply right now, and we appreciate your support and we thank you so much for that.
Yeah, amazing. And then I said that I'm like when trading because he has both the autographs. He needs a Rob autograph. He needs to trade. I think he said he's not trading the autographs, so they're off the table. Don't even ask.
Well, trading is operational, guys. We are Web3.
We're interoperable.
We're interoperable day one. Day one, we're interoperable. Yeah. So you want to make a trade, you can make a trade, no problem.
Yeah, exactly. Veve, disaster dropped today. Disaster happened. I think maybe had something to do with the moment of silence that they put out there, changing the time around. But I mean, it's something that I don't know why it's always there's always another issue. First we changed to the wait list, then you got people not getting the drops or getting drops and that they don't get the collectible. Now we changed the time by 1 minute, and all of a sudden people can't even enter the wait list. I mean, there's got to be a little bit better QA here. I think it goes without saying. This is something that has plagued Veve. It's plagued Veve. I think that it's cost them many users too. I think there's lots of people now that they have different options in the space. Maybe not everything has everything that people want yet, but I think that this has made people look elsewhere. The amount of times that they've had these types of issues. It's not like it's once. It's not like it's twice. My James Bond airdrop was almost, I think maybe over a year now that I haven't had that. So it's been an ongoing thing with them. And I don't know if they're ever going to clean it up at this rate.
I'll tell you what, Joe, I'll be honest. I think that eventually it's going to catch up to them. They're not at a point yet. I think there's enough competition in the space that it's a significant amount of people being turned off by the glitches in the app. And they're able to continue to hold their foothold of the the community that they have. I do think, though, that if time and when time goes on, I think it's inevitable that we're going to see more and more of this premium IP on other platforms. It's going to eventually just come down straight to execution. It's going to eventually come down to like which companies can execute the best and provide the best user experience. And those are the ones that the masses are going to flock to. And with the current situation on veve, I feel like almost the app is becoming more unstable as time goes on. I was really surprised with today's drop. I mean, usually the drops is the one thing that veve had down packed for the longest time. They brought in the waitlist, and obviously now they're ironing out some bugs, which is great. I mean, the waitlist is important, but I just think that I don't know what's going on. I don't even know if QA is going to fix it at this point. I think it's just they're rolling things out. They're under pressure. There's not enough time, and sometimes you got to go live, and that's the best QA in this space. And I mean, obviously that's not ideal, but sometimes that's what you got to do. So I don't know if there's any end in the glitches on the app. I think we're going to still find more and more as time goes on.
We knew that they mentioned that they were going to be moving over to a 24-hour wait list once they had the previous waitlist issues ironed out. So we mentioned this before. We said you're going to have all these other drops coming up, and you're just going to get a backlog of issues and things you got to fix, and then you have more stress on those devs and those people who are working the chain. I mean, maybe it was a good idea to pause some stuff for a bit, make sure you get everything figured out. But maybe you're right. Maybe they need to test it with live drops, and that's how they fix it the fastest. I have no clue. I'm not a dev, but I just hate to see it all the time, and I hope that it's not pushing lots and lots of people off the project, because they do have the best IP.
They can get away with it right now. I don't think they can get away with it forever though. But for right now, there's not enough competition, but it's not going to be like that forever.
Let's see what happens. Double Quill, another blog, popcorn in a blog. If you want to have a snack and read some great content, Double Quill has a great blog for the Web3 and digital collecting space. And I think part 2 of 3, Under the Bridge. That's today's blog. So definitely go check that out. The Lion King memes today, though, amazing Lion King memes. They had Scar, and you were not added to the wait list. Mufasa about to get launched off of the rock, basically saying that we got scarred. I thought that was hilarious. I
got on the wait list, by the way. I don't know about you.
So did I. I got on first try. I don't know. I would. Yeah. You know what though? I went back to the app late, so I went back after 11:15 our time, and I was like, "What's going on?" Because there was still a clock on it. Yeah. I thought I missed it because I'm like, "Oh, for sure it's going to sell out," but it didn't. So I guess I got lucky, kind of that.
I saw dropping soon. I went on 11:03, and it still said dropping soon. I knew something was going wrong.
Yeah. So there's another meme from Superstar Money. I love those guys. If you have drop FOMO, fear not. STARBOYs are still minting. Will you get a super duper rare? Share your pulse. So I mean, veve had issues with their drop, but STARBOY still working, still going live, and a bunch of people minting today as well. I mean, we appreciate it so much. Thank you for all the support. It's been crazy. And we do have some utility coming. Rob, I think we announce it tomorrow. I think we save it for tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, we'll save it for tomorrow.
Today we got a jam-packed video. Tomorrow we'll save some of the utility that we planned.
Hit the bell, guys. Hit the bell.
Bones is ready. Bones is ready for that utility. He's got a STARBOYs fam. There's the one that we gave him, number 46, and he also had 5 on top of that. So he's supporting us. Only one to homie says, not gonna lie, I think I pulled the perfect STARBOYs mint because I'm angry, and it says shut up and take my money, Superstar fam. So it fits, right?
Yeah, it fits. It's great, and it's golden moment too.
No, this one's orange.
Oh no, it's orange. It's orange. Yeah.
Then
take that back.
We announced we're going to Fan Expo, or I'm going to Fan Expo. And the crazy thing is that the floor, if you guys have paid attention to the STARBOYs floor, I don't know if Rob, you have it there or not, but the OpenSea floor right now is 8 ETH, and you can mint them for 10 Matic. So a little bit of a jump there.
Yeah. Let me pull. I gotta pull it up if you give me a second. But yeah, it's crazy. Like what's going on with the STARBOYs right now. And by the way, if you do go on to OpenSea, you literally just search STARBOYs and you will find them. 287. You got items, and look at that floor. 8 Matic. 8 Matic. So
it's lower. Someone lowered it.
Yeah. What was it before?
It was 8 ETH before.
Oh, okay. There you go. Okay, so
now we've been floored. We got floored.
Now we've been floored. Okay,
that's pretty funny.
At one point, it was 8 ETH. It was.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't even notice when I was reading that. It was 8 ETH before we did this video.
Maybe we gotta go buy that one, Rob. Maybe we gotta go buy that one and make the floor back to 80.
Yeah, somebody floored it.
Let's manipulate the market and go buy that one back.
Yeah, you can see here it's been
There's
changed.
that
So
one right
the
there.
8 ETH have all been pulled.
Is that mint number 123, by the way? I can't tell. Or 122.
133, number 3, number 3,
Yeah.
and number 32.
Okay, nice. So the
There
two
you go.
digits are holding their value, it seems like.
Yep, number 3.
Shout out to the Kid Loves Cats, pulling a couple Starboys as well. Got the Golden Moments one on the right there. So number 285, very, very cool.
Very nice.
This is funny. So shout out to Bad Gal Ray putting together this meme of me arriving at Fan Expo, and I guess they're gonna be waiting there with the sign and welcoming me. So I can't wait to see you all there. I think that she's going as well, so that'll be really fun. This was another great meme. Shout out to Mark. The waitlist today was like, nah, let's just throw Simba into the crowd there and we'll wait for him. So really fun one. Rescheduled. It's coming tomorrow, 9:01. There's an 8 o'clock drop, and then there's a 9:01 Pacific drop. They're honoring the moment of silence again, which is cool. Hopefully everything goes smoothly this time. And we showed him off a little bit earlier. He was watching back the stream with his kid. Shout out to Shawnee Poo again. Let's get him to 100 subs. If you haven't done it, open another tab. Let's get him there. And if you want to mint some cryptoys, pinned at the top of every single of our Twitter every single day, it is that. So, Rob, why don't we pull over to you?
By the way, I'm just taking a look right now here on OpenSea. So I just want to pull this right back up. I had a chance to actually look at it. The number 3 and the number 32 are still 80.
Yeah.
So yes, it is just a 133 that is 8-matic. It's just this one. So
that's a discount. That's a discount, 20% off.
We got a huge discount here. But then if that does get purchased, then there's a massive discount in the store. The store is the discount compared to the floor. Okay.
We just give some nice advertising for 133 here.
That's right. That's right. So should we start with the video topic then? Is any more news left there?
No, I think that's it. Let's jump in.
All right. So guys, let's just set this up. All right. So big news right now. We know with what's going on with McFarlane, the whole discussion about how Trevor had some collectibles that he floored, or not floored, but it was a floor. So it was 1,200 Matic he listed it for. And people started looking, they started investigating, saying, where did that collectible come from? They saw it came from the wallet, and it blew up. Like, their Discord blew up. So it begs the question about like manipulation in the digital collectible community. Okay, manipulation by the companies in the digital collectible community. And one way that has been phrased by community members in the past is using the community as liquidity, right? You're using the community to extract value from collectibles that may have been given away for free, that may have been used as payment by the company to somebody. And it's just kind of a workaround way. And when it's not disclosed, sometimes it upsets people. So what we decided to do is, before we get into it, we're going to just quickly talk about our thoughts on this in the past. This is not the first time this topic came up. So the first question we got here is veve paying their staff using your money. Okay. And it was a big, big thing at the time when this first came out. So let's quickly listen back to see what our thoughts were back 8 months ago when we did this video. Listen in.
Wanting to get to the bottom of this. I mean, for me, I'm not totally against veve rewarding people who are working for their Discord or helping them move forward and making things a little bit easier on the team. If they're helping the project, I mean, why not reward them? I do think that the right vote is here. I think transparency is paramount. I think veve, you gotta, like, now we got IMX, so everybody knows everything that's going on. You got a lot of smart people in this community, and you're not gonna be able to hide anything from them or pull anything over their head or under their eyes. So we got, like, even though it's a private company, if this is how you're paying employees, it's not private anymore. So I think transparency is key, and I think that maybe this is something that I don't know if there is any correspondence or anything to name this reward program or whatever that's in existence before this. But if there isn't, probably a bad move not to explain it before you get IMX and Mutascan up and running. What do you think, Rob?
I have something to say. There's a lot of moon boys around that the moment veve does something that maybe that they don't like, it's almost like they're hurt. They're really, really hurt. And I mean, it's very important to remember that veve is a private company. They literally owe you nothing. They owe us nothing. They owe literally everybody nothing. All they owe you is a collectible that you pay for. And sometimes I don't know that doesn't even come through. But all they owe you is whatever they have in their services that you, when you sign up for the app and you start spending your money, yeah, they owe you the collectible because you bought it. But they don't owe you anything for free. And they don't owe anyone else anything for free. They can literally give the collectibles, all 50 of them, if they choose to do so, to themselves. They could just say, I'm going to give it all to Dan or David, or I'm going to give it to Discord mods, or I'm going to give it to veve Vault. It doesn't matter who they give it to. They have. All right. And then let's tie this back to the Discord. So this is the exact discussion that we're referring to with Trevor. So when this first kind of broke out, was the community members, and Joe, as he said in the video, right? Everything's on the blockchain, people. You're not going to pull any tricks on the community. The community's going to figure it out. So this is verbatim what he said. Hey, all, I want to begin with this. Regardless of the results of all this, I am responsible for the situation. I am responsible for the app, for the community, and for the building of trust in our project. Whatever the outcome, I recognize that we lost the trust today. We lost a lot of trust today, and we are going to do whatever we can to make it right by it. I'll start by owning up to the major mistake. I kicked off this whole issue because I transferred assets to content creators and for giveaways. I need to disclose that way better. How it started transferring all the other assets is beyond me. That was the issue I initially tried to fix so it wouldn't continue. As for the typos earlier, I apologize if that made me look shady. That was not Discord hack. I was just frantically trying to fix the issues and answer questions. As for listing assets, no excuses. That was just plain wrong. I am sending anything I can find that looks out of place to me to the Safe Ledger wallet. So what do you think about all this, Joe?
I think we nailed it on the head in the veve video. I mean, and if you're a veve maxi or someone who only is on veve, I think that you have to take our opinion on this the same way as we were in that video. I mean, we were behind veve rewarding their Discord mods because we know that they are doing hard work for the project to help the project grow. We do agree with McFarlane rewarding people who work for the project or people who help grow the project. If it's their Discord mods, if it's people running spaces, doing things to help the project grow, we're all for them being rewarded. It still remains that this is going to be a transparency issue because items that you're sending are things that everybody can see. And when that happens and people feel like they've been ripped off or people feel like that something's happened that shouldn't, we've seen it with veve multiple times. It's happened multiple times where people have read into the blockchain, read into OMI, seen what's been sold. And it's something that in this space, the companies that are private have to understand. We said it in that video, I'm going to say it again. You have to understand that people are your customers. Customer service is a big deal, especially in this space, because it's very sensitive space. It already has a bad rap in like major outlets of media and all that. So it's something that you need to try and work on. Even though you're private, you got to understand that this is something that you got to work on. And I think if you are going to be giving away stuff, you have to have official paperwork, official ambassador stuff. Look at what Cryptoids is doing. They have announced everything that they're doing. Everything is in the public. They know who's an ambassador. You know what the ambassador program is. They have all the terms on their page. If you want to hear about it, if you want to apply to it, they tell you what happens if you become an ambassador. That's something that all these projects need to have, especially if you're going to be gifting to pay for things. As for Trevor taking in collectibles and listing them, I don't know his deal. I don't know if he has that as part of his contract with McFarlane Toys. If it was like, okay, you can have X and X and X and you can list it for whatever the going rate is. Nobody knows the deal. That's between them. Like Rob said, you can give all the collectibles to veve Vault. You can. It's up to them what they do with their stuff. It's just about how it looks and about retaining your customer, which is the problem here, and something that they need to work on and look at and make sure that they're aware of, because when you do this and especially the day before Reeker goes down and there's hacks on Elmon X, it's not the perfect timing to be doing these types of things without disclosing it. Especially if everyone's like super sensitive, they just lost all their stuff on a bunch of platforms. So yeah, I mean the thought process is the same. I'm okay with people getting rewarded. It's just like I think in this space, even though it's not typical for Web 2 or for regular jobs where they're a private company, I think in Web3 different set of rules because people can see everything. You're in a glass building.
And don't forget, Built by Trevor literally built the entire platform. Like he's the man, right? Like he has the full control to do what he needs to do with those collectibles. And if he sends them to himself, he has the power to do so. And it all comes back to transparency. Like I don't know what was happening. I don't know if, you know, I think some people were saying that maybe it went from the McFarlane wallet to another wallet and then to Trevor's wallet. Some of them went directly to Trevor's wallet. But in the end, we don't know what kind of agreements that they made. They were not disclosed. And that's what's leading to this problem. Anybody who's sitting there saying that they think Built by Trevor is not going to be part of the project is just totally out of touch with reality. He's not going to get fired. He's not going to be in trouble from Todd. He runs the project, okay? So he clearly made a mistake. He's not going anywhere. So you guys might as well get used to it. And by the way, we're not done yet. Speaking of manipulation in the market, I mean, look at David Yu here. Tay FA. First of all, we already know that none of this is confirmed. It says Taylor Swift is rumored to make an appearance as Dazzler in Deadpool 3. And maybe it's true, but it's rumored. And you know, he's the CEO of veve, and somebody can say, well, you know, look at him. He's playing off this rumor to increase sales of this comic book, which is going to just lead to more secondary market sales of the fees that they take in the secondary market, 8.5%. Everybody wins. veve wins and their licensors win, right? So somebody can say, well, what's that manipulation? Look at this today with the red circle with Hugh Jackman here. He's bringing attention to this, and he's gonna say, I'm joking, right? Like, we get it. He's gonna be like, I'm joking. But at the end of the day, people are sensitive. He posted this before when someone accused them of selling Omi, how it feels to spread misinformation, right? So in a way, you know, someone could say, post the same thing on this one because it's not related whatsoever to Omi. It's his charity, right? His charity symbol. So people can constantly complain about transparency. They can complain about content creators. They can complain about CEOs and the things that they post. And in the end, you just need to be wise with your own situation. And I think, Built by Trevor, I think it's okay to apply pressure on the employees of the company, the owners of the company, and let your voice be heard that we need transparency in this space to legitimize it. We don't want to see backdoor deals, veve paying the Discord mods behind the back. Nobody knows that that's happening. They don't know how the payments are going to happen, but they feel like they don't owe you. Then you got Built by Trevor. He's probably doing the same thing. I don't know what capacity. I don't know the story, but I'm saying it's a similar situation. He's giving these things away for whatever reasons that he has, and the community's turning on him. And we're going to have the same stance. Private company, they can do whatever they want. If you're going to go and you're going to buy the stuff, you're going to own the collectible. At least on McFarlane, it's in your wallet. And no matter what happens with them, you're good. You have that and you're good to go. With veve, it's a little bit of a different situation because they have it, right? They're the custodian of it. So it's even more risky, I guess, if you don't have that trust with the company. So I just draw some comparisons between the two because I feel like the space to grow, we need to see more transparency. Even though these private companies, like you said, Joe, they don't need to tell anybody. And even though they're not necessarily doing anything wrong, just help the community grow and to help the community feel at ease and build the trust, they should just disclose anyways.
I mean, there's a lot of people calling for Trevor's head and all this and name calling the other creators that receive collectibles for giveaways or whatnot. It's something like veve came out. They said they're paying Discord mods. Nothing came of it ever. They never told anybody else anything after that. They never gave a list. This is what we've paid people. If you want to find it, you still got to do your blockchain sleuthing. I think the difference here is that I think McFarlane will come out with something more formal and say, this is what we're doing. These are the people that we're working with. I don't know if they'll ever give specifics on items. I think people will look into it, obviously, and find that. But I think to throw the stone, like that saying, you throw the stone, how many stones are coming back at you kind of thing. I don't know. I think like we got to chill out here. Great projects are coming up. We need to make sure that they all work together to get to where they got to get to. Throwing shade isn't going to help. If people make mistakes, they make mistakes. But like Rob said, Trevor's the engine on that project. He's brought it to where it is. If you own a McFarlane collectible, you own it because Trevor put it together to make you own that collectible. If you like that artwork, it's because Trevor did that work to get you to where it is. I know a lot of people don't like them. I know that he's had takes that people aren't in agreement with, and there's things that he may say that are more aggressive or more not direct, and we know his background with veve, and there's a lot of hate in there. I think when people are making decisions on this whole thing. So I don't know. I feel like this is going to all blow over. I do think that they're going to come out with something more strategic and more transparent. And hopefully they learn from this. And hopefully all the new projects see what's happening here. I mean, I think McFarlane should have seen this from that Discord mod thing with veve. It was in plain sight. So yeah, ball is dropped, but I think that they'll pick it right back up right when they drop the Batmobile.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit predictable, to be honest with you, that this happened. I don't know why, Trevor, you got to pick up the phone, you got to call us a little bit more, man, because it's predictable. Like, when things like this happen, we've seen it already on the veve side. Take the lessons learned and apply it here. Unfortunately, it's a little bit too late for that, but I know that they're now gonna take that and they're gonna try to make that into a positive, and they're gonna come take action and change how things are so that the community's happy. Guys, let us know your thoughts on this very controversial topic. Let us know below what you think about manipulation in the digital collectible community. And guys, before you go, if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar, smash subscribe, enjoy Superstar fan, and do not forget to hit the bell notification button. Okay? Bell notification button, because tomorrow we got a special announcement. All right? Also, Superstar VIP $2.99 a month, the Star Wars name access to spreadsheets, giveaways. And guys, thank you all so much. We appreciate you. Take care. We'll see you next one. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.